I love using what God gave to me. It's so amazing, I can't explain it. Turning hope to reality, touching your life with mine, using the gift of my hands to create all I can.
Hello, everyone. I am Faith Godbold from A Touch of Faith. Thank you for watching the replay. Come on in. Today, we're making something really special, a beautiful floral mug that's going to be perfect for Mother's Day. So as you're coming in, make sure you say something so I know you're here watching, whether you're watching us right now live or a little bit later on the replay. And I can't wait to see who joins us. And while you're at it, if you don't mind, go ahead and drop your city and state in the comments. I always look forward to seeing how far our broadcast is reaching. And finally, if this is your first time joining us, make sure you comment the word new so that after this live is over, I can go back and personally invite you to become a part of our community here on both Facebook and YouTube. So how are you all doing? It is Easter or Resurrection weekend, and I'm excited to be back. And y'all, I'm also on spring break. So whoo-hoo, cheers for that. I am so thrilled to have some additional time to just relax, rest, and catch up on all the things. So I hope you are doing well, and I hope you're having an amazing Saturday so far. So let's see who we have joining us in the comments. I know my mother is already here. So hey, Mom, there you are. You made it. And we also have Donzel. Well, hello, Donzel. How are you? So I thought today we would create something for our mothers because, as you know, Mother's Day is next month. And my mom actually inspired me to create today's design. Mom and I were talking about something else, but this led me to create what we're going to focus on making today. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to grab our design in just a second. And let me know in the comments, how many mamas do we have? Go ahead and drop a flower if you're here and let us know how many children you have. If you are joining us, whether you are a mama or a grandmama, go ahead and drop that number in the comments. I can't wait to see. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I have all of my things prepped. Before the live, I was working on a beautiful design that I think is going to look beautiful, not just on this mug, but we can also put it on a t-shirt and so many other things that I already carry in my shop. So I'll be sharing that with you a little bit later. But this one has a beautiful floral design. So let me show it to you, y'all. I've already printed it. Let me cut this first so I can show you what we have. And I've already been thinking about some ways we can modify it and add it to some additional products that we carry in the shop. All right, so we're going to save that one for later. We're only going to make one today. But I hope y'all can see it. I designed it on a beautiful pink background, and it's going to probably look backwards. It may or may not, depending upon how you're viewing it. I think it should look backwards to you, but it's gorgeous. M-A-M-A, and y'all, I added some beautiful flowers throughout the design. I hope y'all can see that. So this is our inspiration for today. So the first thing I want to do, let me go ahead and trim this down just a little bit. And I think I'm just going to use my paper trimmer for this because it's so small. So let's do that. What do y'all think about this? We haven't done this in a while. And while we're doing that, let me go ahead. I'm going to grab the link for today's design. So if you are interested, it'll be pinned in the comments for you. And you can check it out for yourselves. I just got it added to the website. So that way you can shop right along with us. All right, I think it's there. Mom, if you can pin that for me, let me know, okay? And if not, I can go over and do it. All right, so let me trim this down. And I also want to go ahead and get my press turned on, because we're going to press this one for a little bit longer. So I thought I would bring everything on this side of the room today, y'all. So let me grab it. Are y'all enjoying this weather we're having? I can't believe we have 80-something degree weather already. Let me make sure I can still see comments. There we go. Oh, thanks, Mom. All right, so Mom has already pinned it for us. So if you want to take advantage of that link, it has been added. All right, so we're going to need this. So let's go ahead and get it plugged in. And we're going to go ahead and let it heat up while we're working. Thank you, Mom, for doing that. All right, so let's let it start heating up while we get our design ready to go. So yeah, I was excited to try something new today, y'all. I was sitting at my computer working and I said, you know what? I have a little bit of time. So let's work on this design. All right, so we're going to trim this down just a little. Just like so. I'm just getting rid of the edge because we don't need it. And y'all, this one is kind of like the other one that we did. I don't know if y'all were here when what was it? Was it the tulips that we did? And it was so light that I could barely see it. That's how this one is. The color is blending in with the paper. So hopefully I'm cutting the right thing here. So what are y'all doing right now? I hope you're having a great weekend. Did anyone on Facebook see my banana bread that I made? And I thought about it. I said, oh, we could have done this on our live, but I had that, those bananas were like extra ripe and they were just sitting there as I was cleaning. And I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and do this now while I'm in here. So if you know me, you know I love to make my banana bread. And yes, I will be making more. So you don't have to worry about that. All right, so we got that pretty trimmed. Let me go back over this last piece just a little. So have any of you even started thinking ahead to Mother's Day? Because guess what? It is less than 1 month away. Less than a month away, y'all. All right, I'm going to trim this one up myself, this last edge. There's just a little bit left on here. And this is just to ensure that I get exactly what I want on the mug and nothing else. All right, so now that we have this, let's grab our mug. So this is a ceramic mug. It's about 11 inches. And this would be perfect for your coffee, your tea. And wouldn't it be nice knowing that every time you drink out of this, you can enjoy it with the word mama on it. So that's what we're going to add. All right, so let's go ahead and get it off. All right, did y'all start dropping your numbers in the comment? Let us know. How many children? How many grandchildren? If you want to drop any of the names, you can. And as far as gift giving ideas, what do you think? Would you rather receive this mug filled with, say, your favorite chocolate or tea? Or would you rather have like a gift card inside? What do y'all think for some gift ideas? Which one do you think our moms would prefer? All right, Mom just dropped her numbers in the comments. Yep, 3 and 4, right, Mom? Uh-oh, y'all. This is trying to come off. I noticed this new one's a little different from the one that I had before. I don't know if I like this one. I may have to get my old brand. Pull that. There we go. It's doing its job. It's cleaning off any lint that I might have on this mug. That is for sure. All right, I'm going to try to roll with it. Just go lightly over it. All right, so our press is ready. I just heard it turn off. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to use this like a little piece of thicker paper since it wants to keep unraveling on me. I'm just making sure this is all clean, doesn't have any lint or anything on it. Okay. All right, let's see. And this one we're going to heat up for a little bit longer. Normally I only do a minute, y'all. So we're going to set this one for about 4 minutes. Let's go ahead and set the timer. Okay, there we go. All right, now let's get our design ready. Okay. And we're just going to add a little bit of tape to hold this in place after we get it on the way we want it. You could also grab this design in white. I thought about that too if you only wanted the letters to be your color and then everything else is in white. I can absolutely do that for you. Just let me know, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and add just a few pieces of our tape here to hold it in place. Making sure it's exactly where we want it. This is not like the tumbler. There's not as much to tape. So this taping part goes really fast here. Okay. Usually I don't add any tape across the top, but I think I will this time just to make sure everything looks like I want it to look. Just go around the top just like so. Okay, and I think I have all of our designs printed. We'll save that other one for later. So what is your go-to morning drink? I know I shared today that I was looking forward to having some banana bread with my coffee. So does anyone else like coffee? Are you a tea person? What's your go-to morning drink? I'm absolutely loving this design, y'all, because it has a very fresh, feminine feel to it with those florals. And I'm excited to debut this in the shop. It's going to be awesome. All right, one more little piece and then we are done with our tape. And we don't really need any at the bottom, but I'm going to do the same thing, just add a little bit. And I love handmade gifts like this because it just adds that personal touch. It makes me think back to when I was younger. Every year for Mother's Day, Mom probably remembers this. At school, we would make handmade gifts for Mom. And she still has them to this day. And sometimes she'll pull them out and she'll show us and remind us. Like sometimes I remember one of the things we created, we had to take our hand and create, I think it was some kind of drawing with our hand and turned it into an image. Mom, do you remember all that? So I can definitely say teachers do a great job of making sure moms get really nice handmade gifts. And we've done all kinds of things. As we got older, we would write things, but I really enjoyed the times that we would make things. I should have asked you about that today, Mom. So yeah, this is my version of a handmade gift that you could provide for that special mom or grandma. All right, so now that we have it all taped, let's add just a little piece of paper. I don't want any of this ink transferring to my machine here. Okay. And then we'll get this pressed for about 4 minutes. All right, Donzel says orange juice. Oh, yeah, I forgot about orange juice. That's a good one. And guess what? You can have cold drinks in these mugs too, so they don't have to necessarily be for just hot drinks. So you could absolutely have like your orange juice in a mug like this too. So thanks, Donzel, for reminding us of that. Okay, so now that we have it all secure, let's go ahead and drop it in. I'm going to drop it in carefully because I didn't grab my gloves yet. I'm going to feed it through from this side carefully. Make sure I'm seeing what I'm doing, y'all. I'm going to keep my paper down. I'm going to come in this way. My paper wanted to move on me a little bit. There we go. And it is very hot, so I'm being careful. All right, let's go ahead and fire it up, y'all. We're going to leave it in for about 4 good minutes. And while it's doing that, let's grab our glove while we're at it. So we'll have that ready to go. What do y'all think? Is that pretty good? And while I was making that design today, I was thinking about a beautiful like bow that you could add to that mug. So for anyone who orders today, I'm going to add a bow to your order. So I am going to grab the ribbon. I know I can't wait either, Mom. Let me look at that mug again because I grabbed some beautiful ribbons. There were lots that I could choose from, of course, but let me show you the one that I grabbed. And for anyone who purchases their mug today, so that's April 10th or 19th, look at here. I grabbed some beautiful ribbon that I thought would look gorgeous with that. What do y'all think? So beautiful bow that would match, and I thought we could make this while we're waiting on our mug to finish pressing. Let me slide this just a little bit. Thank goodness the outside is not hot itself. I'm so glad. Yeah, so let's create a bow that we can add to our order. And this is just for anyone who orders today, okay? All right. So I'm thinking just a beautiful bow that you could add to maybe your candlesticks. You have a lantern, whatever it is, something that will complement and will be an extra gift with purchase. I like doing those from time to time, especially for those who like to take advantage of ordering on our live videos. And I think what I'll do, let's also extend it until tomorrow, because I know some of you might catch this on replay. with it being our holiday weekend. So let's do that. So either April 19th or 20th. All right, so we have about 2 minutes left on our bow. Let's zoom in and take a look at, or on our mug, I should say. Let's zoom in and take a look at our bow. So I'm just going to create some loops on each side, just to make a beautiful bow. We haven't done a bow in a while, have we, y'all? Besides that wreath bow, of course. I'm trying to think, just a bow by itself. I want to come in a little bit. Make that a little bit shorter. Hey, Sister Julia is here. How are you? We're making a beautiful mug that says Mama, like Mama J. I was just thinking about how they call you that at church. So this mug is going to say Mama. And I've got exactly 1 minute. And our mothers do a lot. And I thought, you know what? Let's create something for moms today. Something that is going to be full of love, just like the women this mug is made for. I'm so glad you're doing well. All right, y'all, I'm doing pretty good. I'm watching the clock. All right, I have 10 seconds. So I'm not even going to rush. I was almost finished with the bow, y'all. Can y'all believe that? I would have been finished, but I looked over. All right, so let's get our mat together. Let's go and open our camera. We have our glove. All right, we're going to slide it out carefully, and we're going to let it just cool off right there. It's going to take several minutes to cool off because it is pretty hot. All right, we'll finish our bow. So look at what we're doing. There's our mug. Let me slide it over so y'all can see the bow. There we go. So what do y'all think about our bow that we're whipping up? This will be free with purchase today and tomorrow. All righty. Here we are. And then we're going to finish off that center. So I'm going to trim it down in just a second. Let's grab some of our floral wire. Y'all know I love using my floral wire. I just have a string of it here. So we'll cut a piece of this down. And while that's cooling, y'all, I'm going to move my machine here because it's hot. And it's feeding, like it's giving off heat. And I don't want that heat on me. Let's move it out of the way so we can cool down. I can turn my fan on now. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. All right, now we're back. Okay, so we have our piece of wire. Let's get something to tie this off with. Our mug is still cooling off there. So we're making a beautiful bow that will be added to any orders today and tomorrow. Isn't that awesome, y'all? Okay. Let's tighten this up just a little bit here. And if you know of a mama who you think deserves this, go ahead and tag them in the comments, or you can send the video over to them. I know some of you are on YouTube, so you can just send it right over to them. All right, so we're going to finish it off. Move that out of the way. So here's what we have so far. I have not fluffed it out yet. We're going to fluff it together, okay? Is that okay with y'all? So we'll fluff it together. So Donzel gave us juice. Let's see. Are you team coffee, tea, or juice? What would y'all say? Go ahead and let us know. Team coffee, tea, and then we'll add juice in there. All right, let's see if our glue is ready because I just turned it on. It might not be ready yet. Not quite. So we're going to give it a couple seconds more. Let's let that heat up for just a little bit. Thank you. All right, mug is still hot. All right, so we're going to get our bow. While I'm waiting on my glue to heat up, I can go ahead and start fluffing it out for you all. All right, let's see. Coffee, mauve. Okay. So I'm just separating the loops and opening them up just like so. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Separate just like so. All right, another coffee. Okay. And y'all, I just thought about it with that banana bread. Guess what else would taste really good with it? I hadn't thought about this until now. Are y'all ready for this? Milk. Milk would taste good with it too. So not only coffee, but also milk. Didn't think about that today though. I was drinking my leftover coffee. So I don't drink like a whole lot of coffee at once. Usually whatever coffee I take to work each day, I have some left over, so I bring it back home. And guess what? That's my coffee I drink at night. So I was telling my mom today that I'm still drinking coffee from, was it leftover from Thursday? Because I didn't make any coffee yesterday. So yeah. I'm like the queen of having leftovers, I guess. I get that from my mom. Like yesterday when I had my salad for lunch, I had half of it. And then I'll probably finish the rest of it tonight. Because guess what I was eating yesterday for dinner, y'all? My leftover salad from Thursday. So yeah, I'm constantly eating leftovers, which is good. I should have plugged this up. Normally it stays on. All right, there we go. It's coming out a little bit. I still didn't give it enough time. Oh, that mug is still hot, y'all. All right, bow is all fluffed. And as soon as we get our center covered, then I'll show you the bow. Here we go. Okay. So if you're gifting this mug, you could gift the bow as well, or you can add your own gift, like a gift card inside. You could put some tea bags, some coffee, a handwritten note, chocolates, whatever you want, right? Okay, here we go. So now we have our beautiful bow all fluffed out. Let's get our tails coming down the way we want. What do y'all think? So that's some beautiful roses in our bow. That's going to match with our design that we created with our mug, just like that. So that's going to be your free gift with purchase. And it won't say that on the website, but if you check out today or tomorrow, because that's just for you all who are here. Okay. So that's my thank you to you. What do y'all think about that? Is that cool? All right, let's check on our mug now. All right, almost ready, y'all, because I can actually start touching it now. Almost. Okay, so we'll give it a few more seconds. And what do you think? Would you like to see a matching keychain or maybe a coaster with this mama design? Because we could do those as well. I already said that I can certainly see this with a shirt design. So yeah, I cannot wait to see how that's going to turn out. Oh, thank you, Sister Julia. She says she loves it. Yay. I'm so happy you do. And that link is in the comments if anyone wants to check it out. All right. So I'm going to start slowly peeling off the outer layer. Since I can actually touch it now. Thanks, Mom. All right. And see, this is why I covered it with the paper, because look what happens, y'all. I don't know if you can see it, but the design, it bleeds through a little bit. You probably can't see it on camera, but the design actually bleeds through on the paper, and I'd rather it get on the paper than get on my machine, right? All right, I'm gonna start slowly peeling off the tape just to give it a few more seconds to cool off. This reminds me of when we made our tulip coasters, which I have to make some more of those, y'all, because I had an order come in today. So remember how we had to wait for it to cool down if you were here for that live? So it's kind of like that same thing. That ceramic gets really, really hot. Okay. All right. Let's see if it's ready. Ooh. Pulling it off ever so carefully. All right, who is ready to see it? And you're probably not going to be able to see the pink in person because it's a very, or from the camera rather, you have to see it in person because the pink is a very like pale pink. But you're getting ready to see some pink, some greens, and a little bit of yellow. That's the only color that's not in our bow. So pretty much those same colors. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and peel it off. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look at there. Let's see if I can turn it for you. Look at there. Mama. And look at how the flowers are just all inside of those letters. I hope y'all can see that. So when you're drinking your coffee, your tea, your juice, look at there. So this is what we've created. Thank you, Donzel. He says he loves it. I'm going to place it down and just zoom in so that way y'all can really see. All right, and then look, let's put our bow beside it. All right, so let me move the mat here. So look at how well we did. And y'all, I made this. Did I tell you that I designed it? So I made this design at the start. And Mom, you're the reason, because I was thinking about what we were talking about. All right, so let me show you again. Let me turn it this way so you can start to see it. And look at that. Look at how that bow just pairs so nicely with it. I know, right? Sister Judy says, wow, look at that. So there we have it. So there's your mama mug. Oh my goodness, y'all, I'm loving it. I need to get one of those automatic turners so I don't have to turn it for you. I love it. But I'd rather hear what you all think. And you know what? I can even see, like if you're doing this as a gift, let's just do a little piece of our ribbon here. Let's see. Let's just do a little tiny bow. I'm just making a little hand-tied bow. Thanks, Mom. It sure did, didn't it? I'm just doing a little hand-tied bow here. Lots of ways you can make bows, y'all. So what if we do this? I should have put the ribbon on the other side of me because I'm fighting with it going across me like that. Trim that down. And then let me grab, here was my little piece of wire that I had left over. Let's grab a piece here. And actually, let me tie it first because I don't want to lose this cute little bow. That way you can reuse it if you want to. Julia, you would like it to say Mama J. Is that what you're saying? I really didn't even think about the J until I started thinking about what we were designing here. All right, I'm just going to use a little piece of this. Let's see if y'all like this idea. Now I'm really making a baby bow for real, okay? All right, so let me slide this over for a second. All right, so I have my little bow loops. Let me trim this side down some so it matches. Okay. And then now, y'all, you can add this little bow right here. That's what I was thinking. I'm going to tie it on, then I'll show it to you. just to give you a little extra as you're gifting it. And it matches the bow that you'll receive with purchase. All right. Let me fluff it back open there. There we go. Shape my tail the way that I want. All right, look at what I did. I just added a little bow on the side. Y'all like that? Come close so you can see. Look at there. Just add a little bow. So just add it to the handle. You could slide it down if you wanted it to be down some, but I was thinking you might want to add it to the top because it might start slipping. But look at there, just a cute little bow that can be on the actual handle when you're gifting it. Look at that. And then let me see if I have my little beads. Keep all kinds of things in here, y'all. I've seen them in a minute, so I don't know if they're in this drawer. I have these little pearls. I want to put a little pearl in there, but I don't see my pearls. Let me check this drawer, and if not, we'll do like a little pink bead or something. And let me see. Oh, I thought of something else we might do. Hold on. I was going to get a little pink glitter ball, but I think instead, let me see if I can do it without hitting the camera. Because I think it's behind my camera. Uh-oh, and I think I hit the camera a little bit. Can't find the pink. Come back and do it later, but let's see. Red. Now you have things and you're like, oh, let me try this. Or, oh, let me try that. So this pink is too dark. And the pink I need is behind the camera, y'all. And I can't open that drawer without hitting the camera. So let me do one more thing. We could add a little pink ball to the center. I really wanted my little pearls. And I'll have to see where those are. I haven't seen those in a while. I know I had some tiny, tiny ones. All right, so look what I grabbed. I grabbed this little pink ball. Let's just see if we want to add it. This is just to add on a little extra embellishing to the middle here. All right, look what I just added. Look at that. Let's see. I'm going to have to bring it to you so y'all can see it. See how I add that little pink, cute little ball in the center? Y'all like that? So I was looking for, I had some jewel ribbon that would have like bling on it, but that's behind the camera and I couldn't get to it. But yeah, so look at there. Y'all like that? So here is what we created, y'all. The beautiful mama mug. I love that mama, mama mug. And we have our bow. So if you place your order today or tomorrow, guess what? You're going to get both the mug, the bow, and I'll add this little embellishment bow to the handle that you can remove, of course, and you can save that for whatever you want to do with it. So yay, how did we do today, y'all? Was that fun or what? What do y'all think? Yes, nice combo on the mug and bow. Absolutely, I love them together. And when I was looking for ribbon, I knew it had the pinks and the greens. It has a little bit of yellow, but you really don't notice that as much. So I really wanted to pop it with that, the pink and the green. So that was our color of the day. Thank you, Mom. And like I said, y'all, this all came from a conversation I was having with my mom, and the idea came from there. And I just hopped on my computer and made this gorgeous design. So if you're interested in this, the link is pinned in the comments. Feel free to check that out. If you're over on YouTube, the link is in the description of this video, okay? All right, what else before we head out? Don't forget, I would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So make sure, if you haven't already done so, my Facebook people, go ahead and type !YouTube, because this video will be gone in 30 days, but you can continue to watch it over on Facebook, and you can remember how we created this gorgeous Mama ceramic mug, okay? So Facebook people only, make sure you type right now in the comments, !YouTube, all lowercase, and you'll get a link where you can go ahead and subscribe on YouTube. And of course, if you're on YouTube, you can just come out of the live chat right now and find the video and then go ahead and click the word subscribe. And speaking of which, thank you to those who have already given this video some love. I see my mom has already given us a beautiful heart. Thank you so much. If you haven't already done that, you still have time. I really appreciate each and every one of you for being here, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I'm excited because this is my spring break weekend. We started spring break yesterday, and I'm just thrilled to have some time to relax for a change. So if you have ideas of what I need to do to have fun next week, let me know. I'm open for suggestions. All right, Sister Julia, type that again, okay? You want to do YOUTUBE. So ! YOUTUBE. And if you need Mom to help you, she can help you with that tomorrow. All right, I think that is it for everyone. Have an amazing rest of your night. A great resurrection day tomorrow as we celebrate not just the death, but the resurrection of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And I am so glad he got up. And he got up not just for me, but he got up for you too, okay? And don't forget to go out and look for something good, because when you find that something good, guess what? You know you found God. And we're going to listen to my theme song. Oh, I love that. Donzel says, have fun relaxing and cooking. That sounds good. We're going to listen to my theme song that you heard at the beginning, but we're going to listen to the outro created by my brother, Jerry Midas Hardison. And he is so talented. We're going to be featuring a new song that he created for my mom tonight at 7. So if you want to hear that song, make sure you tune in to my mom's YouTube channel or Facebook, and I'll share it out as well. All right. I love y'all so much. Have an amazing rest of your night, and I'll see you soon. I'll post pictures of these so you can see what we created tonight. Be blessed, everyone. Don't forget, God's got me, God's got you, and we've got this. See you all later. Bye.